All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about a dessert that is just blowing up online and for a really good reason. It's called the crispy butter rice cake. And trust me, it's a treat that delivers a totally new kind of food experience.
Seriously, just stop and think about that for a second. We're always forced to choose, right? Do you want something crispy or do you want something chewy? But what if you could have both in the exact same bite? Sounds kind of impossible, doesn't it? Well, get this. This viral treat actually pulls it off. The crispy butter rice cake is the new darling of high-end cafes, and it's famous for one thing, being a total texture paradox. And that contradiction, that's what makes it so dang interesting. So yeah, this thing is popping up in all the trendy spots. But here's the best part. You absolutely do not need to be a pro pastry chef to make this at home.
And that's what everyone is saying after they try it for the first time. This isn't just hype, you know? It's a genuine whoa moment when you taste something that feels both familiar and brand new all at once.
So what exactly is it like? Okay, imagine the best part of a cookie, that golden, buttery crunch from the very edge. Now fuse that with the soft, satisfyingly dense chew of a traditional Asian rice cake. I'm talking the sticky goodness of ningao or that fun, springy texture of mochi. It's that wild combination in every single bite. And yeah, an experience like that, it's gonna cost you. In a lot of cafes, you'll pay around 20 RMB for just 6 tiny, bite-sized pieces, which is exactly why making this at home is such a game changer. It's not just fun, it's way, way cheaper.
Now you're probably thinking a dessert this special must need some kind of rare, hard-to-find ingredients. But that's the beauty of it. The real magic here isn't in what you use, it's all in how you mix it together. Just look at this list. It's all stuff you probably have in your pantry. The real hero here is the glutinous rice flour. That's what gives you that signature, totally addictive chew. You combine that with some rich condensed milk for sweetness and a little pinch of salt to balance everything out, and you've got a recipe that's almost foolproof. It's really hard to mess this one up.
And making it? Oh, it's just as simple. The whole process is wonderfully straightforward. No complicated chef techniques, just 5 easy steps to get you from a smooth, silky batter to a golden, crispy masterpiece.
Okay, so first you whisk your wet stuff, then you mix in your dry stuff. But listen up. Step 3, sieving the batter. Do not skip this. That is the secret to getting that perfectly smooth, silky inside. Then for step 4, when it says grease generously with butter, they mean it. Go heavy. That's what creates that incredibly fragrant, super crispy shell. You'll know they're done when that amazing smell just fills your whole kitchen. Okay, now this is where things get really, really cool. This isn't just one dessert. It's practically 2. The texture completely flips based on one simple thing, the temperature. This thing has a split personality. If you eat it hot, right out of the oven, the inside is just unbelievably soft and gooey while the crust is super crisp and just melts away. But if you have the willpower to let it cool down, the whole game changes. The inside firms up and becomes dense, wonderfully resilient, and chewy, almost like a fantastic mochi bread. You get 2 completely different but equally delicious experiences from the exact same bake. And beyond the temperature, I've got one last pro tip for you. This one puts you in complete control of the final texture. And it all comes down to the shape. So this is where you get to be the boss of your dessert. You want maximum crunch? Go with smaller molds, like a mini muffin tin. You get way more surface area, which means more of that golden, crispy crust. Simple as that. But if you're all about that soft, chewy center, use a larger mold. You'll get a thinner crust and a much more substantial, gooey interior. It's how you can literally engineer your perfect bite. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. This is a full-on sensory experience. It isn't just about the taste or the feel, it's the sound of that crust shattering when you bite into it. It's a satisfying crunch that you can literally actually hear. So I guess the only question left for you is, are you team crispy or are you team chewy? Which one are you gonna bake first? There's really no wrong answer here. Thanks so much for joining me on this one, and happy baking!